When we last caught up with Well Health, ticker WELL, the company was on the heels of being one of the hottest tech stocks of the past decade on the Toronto Stock Exchange. A little less than a year later, things have changed for tech stocks, with many down 60 to 70%. Well has not been immune to the downturn, but its stock is once again showing signs of life. To get some perspective on the year that was and the year that will be, we once again sat down with Well Health CEO Hamed Shahbazi. Hamed, welcome. Good to see you again. How are you?
Great to see you as well, Richard. Thanks for having me.
Hamed, for new investors, can you give us a high-level overview of what Well Health does?
Sure. Well Health is a practitioner-focused digital health company. So what that means is we are trying to advance healthcare practitioners in their patient services businesses, primarily using our practitioner enablement platform, which is a set of tools and technologies that really help them focus on the care so that they don't have to worry about things like data security, practice management, digital patient engagement, and really bring software and workflow and productivity into their practices to provide convenience to patients and ultimately improve patient outcomes and the efficiency of their practices.
You recently reported some pretty interesting results. So revenue in Q4 2021 was up 573% year on year, while annual revenue was up 502% for the full year. Can you give us some insight into how you achieve this growth?
Sure. I mean, we've had very strong organic and inorganic growth, but obviously the majority of that growth came as a result of acquisitions that we made. We've made a number of acquisitions over the last couple of years, but last year we made two particularly sort of chunky, larger acquisitions. Our acquisition of CRH Medical, and which was previously a New York Stock Exchange listed company on its own, and then My Health, which was one of the largest clinic groups in the country. And beyond that, we've been doing a number of different tuck-ins, whether clinic or digital, as part of our different business units. So it was a pretty active year for us, and those acquisitions have been performing very well. So that's really what's being behind a lot of that growth. And I'm proud to say that we're a double-digit percentage organic grower, which with the quantum of revenue that we have is pretty impressive given the circumstances.
No doubt. You achieved positive net income. So not only are you experiencing strong growth, but it's profitable growth. A lot of technology companies don't make any money. So what do you see going forward? Can you continue to generate strong margins and be profitable?
Yeah, and thank you for noticing that. We actually introduced a metric that is referred to as adjusted net income, because we believe that it's important to be able to provide visibility on our bottom line performance in the face of numerous different types of non-cash IFRS costs like stock-based compensation and time-based earnout expense. And so we have given guidance that we are expecting to be profitable for the full year and beyond on an adjusted net income basis, which I think is pretty indicative of the sustained profitable growth that we're focused on at Well.
Acquisition seems to have played a big role in your growth. What is your acquisition strategy going forward? What type of acquisitions are you looking for?
Yeah, and I've been pretty consistent over the last couple of quarters in my conference calls. I've been talking about the sustained focus on smaller tuck-in acquisitions, while we continue to monitor bigger opportunities and stay abreast of the developments of the industry and continue to think strategically about potentially bigger transformational opportunities. For the most part, our growth strategy via acquisition has become fairly programmatic. We know how to acquire smaller assets, integrate them quickly, get benefits, and our belief is small is beautiful. And so that's sort of the default strategy, if you will. And over the past couple of years, we've really kind of set up our key acquisition pillars. These are key areas in the business that have the expertise and the resources and the ability to actually conduct their own tuck-ins. So this isn't just necessarily done at the group level, but we have a lot of personnel that know how to consolidate assets, integrate them, because integration's really the key to be able to win in the acquisition game. And I think that's something that we've been able to demonstrate, that particularly with our tuck-ins, we've been very efficient at doing many of them and being able to plug them in and see those benefits come to life fairly quickly.
How do you see, Hamed, healthcare being delivered in Canada going forward?
We have ownership of significant number of clinics across the country. In fact, we are the largest owner operator of outpatient medical clinics in the country, with a great distribution of primary care, specialized care, and diagnostics as well. We deliver more diagnostic imaging than anyone else in the province of Ontario outside of the government in hospitals, for example, something that a lot of people are not aware about well. And so when restrictions are out there and people are locked down, we have one of the top 3 telehealth businesses in the country and are able to support them. And when they're not, and they filter back into the clinics, which frankly, the College of Physicians and Surgeons prefers, because it's better medicine, for a physician to be able to see a patient and really examine them closely. We have that infrastructure. And so really, we have some key structural advantages over anyone else in this industry right now. And I think that's something that we're really excited about and we want to build upon to support Canadians. And that's something that I'll just say as well, from an ESG perspective, we really believe we're building strong societal value here. We have a great purpose, and we are producing a major ESG report for shareholders so they can really see how their company is making a difference in Canada and beyond.
That's Hamed Shahbazi, CEO of Well Health, ticker WELL. Hamed, thank you so much.
Thanks, Richard. It's a pleasure to be with you.